Don Lane, Fraser Valley News. I'm about to go on another rant, and this is about what I do for a living in media and more layoffs. Shaw and Chorus, which are pretty much the same company, just transferring shares. Shaw Chorus Global is part of this. More layoffs. And now on the Shaw side, a lot of that, 25% of the workforce, here's your buyout, you wanted to do this, have a nice day, out you go. But when it comes to global television, another 21 people are going out of Vancouver, 70 across the country, and it's contraction. In fact, some of the local maritime newscasts are going to be done out of Toronto. Please explain to me how that is a local newscast. Oh, never mind. It happens all the time. And a lot of it has been over the last 20 years in the business. What concerns me is every time you take away the job, the livelihood, the career of a trained journalist, you have another person who, well, God love them, they try to get in there and call themselves a journalist. They have no background, no training whatsoever, and stuff will slip through the cracks and end up being broadcast as the truth. If you want to call it fake news, okay, I hate that term. And one would think, well, wait a minute, with all these people out of a job, that's less competition for you, Don, isn't it? Yeah, it's less competition. But it also means less trained voices out there. Less trained broadcasters and journalists who know what the heck they're doing that are not there. And the vacuum is being filled up by people who have really no business calling themselves a journalist or a broadcaster or someone in media, but because of what you're watching, social media, it fills the gap. So, my heart goes out to those that have, again, lost jobs, have just lost jobs, and it's 2018 and there's a lot of budgets that are going to come down by the end of April who still may lose their jobs, whether it's newspapers, radio, or television, and even online. It's really a tough business. But for those of us who are still at it and still banging our foreheads thinking we can actually make a living off of this, hats go off to you. But really, to the bigwigs, is this really how you want to get the message across? You could do a better job of working on the top end so that those on the bottom end don't have to lose their gigs. I've been laid off 6 times in media. 5 in radio, 1 in film. I know how it feels. And it really pains me when I hear about somebody else in the business losing their gig. Again, my heart goes out to you. If I had the budget, I'd hire you. Sadly, I don't have the budget. Don Lane, Fraser Valley News.